Dave's not here. It is July. I think it's July 10th, 2012. Yep. Okay, so I'm making a new video. This should cover everything. I hope it covers everything. It's because it's going to want it to be like the video to end all videos here. Okay, so I'm going to show you something on the moon first. If it'll go there, come on. Not responding. It'll be here in a second. Just give it a second here. I don't know why it does this. Looks like I'm going to have to restart the frickin' video. Come on. There. Sorry about that. Damn. Okay, so here. We look at the moon, and look. This is not from one or a whole bunch of little impacts from meteors, okay? This big dark area, and it's not from volcanoes on the moon, and it's not. Okay, and you look around, and this crater here is not just this big. This crater is this big. Okay, this side probably used to look like this. Okay, all these sides used to look like this that hit. Okay, but they get covered by the most recent impact. Say this is the most recent impact. This is the side that faces the Earth now, like about like this. Okay, with Tycho at the bottom, pointing straight at the Earth. Tycho points straight at the Earth. Okay. And it's hit the Earth. It's supposedly the newest impact crater on the moon, so that's probably the last one that hit the Earth. And it faces the Earth. This points straight at the Earth. Okay, and this is like the bottom of the moon, pretty much. Okay, so anyways, you look at the big area here, and the debris that rains down on, from the impact, it covers the rest of these impacts. Like you can see, this darker area goes out to about here. Okay, you can see that it's been covered. Same with this one. This is this is not a whole bunch of little meteors or asteroids hitting the moon in the same spot. It's one big impact. And these are from mountains on the Earth. Yes, they are. This big spot right here is not one big impact from meteors or asteroids. And these aren't little ones from asteroids or meteors either. It's a big impact. It's been covered somewhat, but it's on the backside, so it didn't get covered all the way, as you can see. Okay, that's a big impact. I mean, look at this. You think that a whole bunch of impacts just happen in this one spot to make it dark like that? No, it's impossible. And like this one too. This is a same thing. See the darker area has been covered. Same with this one. This is a big impact. You see the whole impact is like this, but it's been covered. Same with Mare Australe. Same thing. Big dark area. That's one big impact. It's not a whole bunch of little ones hitting the same spot to make it dark. It just is not. Okay, because they all fit on the Earth. I mean, I put them all there. And then you got this side, the side that we see every day, or whenever the moon's out in full. We see this side, and it's dark because it hits the Earth. And it's the last impact. That's why it's still dark. Okay, and it still faces the Earth as well. So I just wanted to point that part out. I mean, you can see that these are bigger impacts. They've just been covered up. All right, even this one here, you can see the center of that, bigger impact. Okay, Jackson hits the Earth. All of these are big impacts on the Earth. They've been covered, pretty much. That's my theory on that, okay? I have no way to really prove it, but except the fact that they fit on the Earth, okay? So just get that out of the way first. Okay, so here we go. Back to the Earth. Started off South America like I always do, because South America is the one. Now you need to get this in. If you're going to do these, I'm going to show you how to do the overlays here. Okay, what you do is you go to the internet and get this image. Just type in Mare Orientale with the E at the end. Mare Oriental with an E at the end, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and then you want to get this picture of Mare Oriental. And then when you get it, when you download it and save it to your computer from Google Images, right? You want to take Microsoft Paint and flip it horizontally with Microsoft Paint, and then save it to your computer. Okay. And then what you do is you go like this in Google Earth. The free version of Google Earth, you just hit this button here, right? Okay, and it gives you a big green box on your computer. Then you hit browse, and I got the image already reversed. It's already done, ready to go, and it's right here. See, I got the regular picture, and then I got the flipped over picture. Okay, so you choose the image, you hit open, and there you go. Now what you do is you can use this to turn the picture. This to shrink the picture this way, this one this way, and then you can grab it here and bring it, move it wherever you want. Okay, so make it a little smaller. I just kind of guessed. I'm just kind of guess on the size here. Okay, so I want it about, right in there somewhere. And then you take this slider right here, and you can make it transparent. See how that is? Okay, so that's what you do. That's how you do the overlays. And you can put a picture of your mom on here. You can put any picture on here. It doesn't matter. You can do, any picture. You see how that fits in there, right? So that's it's a little big, I think. But what you can do is you can just hit OK, and then you can go like this. Turn the borders on, right? And then you can use, if you want, you can use the borders to align it. I didn't use the borders to align this one. I did this one by eye, as I said before. But you can see when I turn the borders on, it fits in there pretty good. But this right here, this finger looking crater right here, should go right here. I do believe, right in this little spot right here. So you get this right here lined up in there, and get it to the right size. These right here should line up with these lines right here, and that's how you do it. And then you can go back to here, and you can right click on it, hit properties, and you can move it wherever you want after that to adjust it to the borders, whatever you want. So you just see how that finger goes right in there. Okay, look, right there. Okay, and it's probably still a little big. You shrink it down or whatever you got to do. But you just do it to where you see that it fits, and then you can hit OK. You can title. You want to title it up here. I don't know, hardly ever title it. I'm real bad at that, but that's how you do it, just like that. And then you can go back and you select that one, and you can just do that. If you want to do another one, you select that. You check the box, and then that picture will come up, and then you can do the same thing. So that's what you do. Okay, and you can see South America. That crater fits perfectly. I know it's big, but look at how it fits. It's undeniable. It's undeniable. So anyways, that's how you do it. And then I get other images from the internet of the moon, and like the Tycho one that I did, just made a video about it. You can take those images, and those are pretty good images that I got. And you can put that, right there. And look it over. Look it over. Let's see how the weather is. Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it fits real good. Sometimes it don't. But usually it all fits. Usually somewhere. Okay. So that's what you do. And you can see when you look through this picture, you can look at the Great Salt Lake, and you can see that it goes right in the center of the Great Salt Lake right there. So that's what creates the Salt Lake. And you can see the rest of the patterns. You can see California over here, the West Coast. Look at it. All this right here, and you can see the lines that are here. They're here, for sure. Look down to Mexico. It goes all the way down to Mexico. Let's see who someone just texted me. Here, let me pause for a second. All right, I'm back. Okay, so what I think people ought to do to begin with is not worry so much about Tycho and the other impacts, and just work with the Mare Oriental crater around South America, because South America is the spot right there. I mean, it's got like 5 alignments in South America. And it was all the supercontinent during this time when these impacts happened. So you're going to be able to put China in there like this. China. Okay, China and South America go together. They absolutely had to be layered or something, or they were at least in the same spot to shape themselves the same way. I don't know. You got to figure that out too. My belief is they were over the top of each other at one period in time, and it shows that they were, because the impacts all line up. Like the one I just showed you, right here, this one. This one here, you see how it lines up in South America just perfectly in the borders and everything, and with China behind it. You see where it hits in China, or Asia, I mean, right here. See that? So that's right. That right there would be right over the the Marianas Trench, right there. That goes right over the Marianas Trench. So this all happens over here. None of these impacts, I don't believe they happen over here. I do believe they happen all right here, because that's where all the subduction is. That's where the impacts happen. This is the deepest place on the planet, and that crater I just showed you in Asia goes right here in the center of this, and I'll show you that right now. I'm just going to try and skip through a lot of this stuff and just get you going here. Okay, Asia Pacific. Okay, so I got Asia, and to get these pictures of the continents, you need to do this. All you got to do is you go like this up here, go to save image, and then you just title the image, put it in a folder where you know where it is, and then save it. Okay, and I'm going to cancel that. And then you overlay them the same way I did in the beginning of the video. Okay, so anyways, here you go. Asia Pacific. and it goes right there. And you see that crater lines up right there, and this does fit here. It's a perfect circle, like the area of that trench, all surrounding it. You can see it goes in there. This right here all goes in. The lines all match. You stand back and see this line right here. The islands. Okay, you see it. It's all there. Okay. Then you got impacts up here too. Okay, you can see there's Siberia right there. Okay, Siberia, the impact is right there. Let me just show you back over there. In South America is the best place to put everything, because it's right in the center of the Earth, you know, along the equator, and the pictures don't shrink so much like they do up towards the borders. It starts to tweak the picture out. Okay, so here you go. Here's Siberia, right here. Okay, that's this impact. Go back up here. And this one right here is undeniable. I mean, it goes right here, and it fits South America perfectly, and it goes here. You can see the sweep in South America comes out right there, and then in Asia, you see it's right there, all on top of Siberia, where there's a million-year eruption, and that's what causes the million-year eruption. Look at it fit. Okay, so there's two that I showed you that fit with Asia and South America, and you can bring Africa into the picture if you want. You can bring Africa over there, like I've done. Here, let me turn off this. Turn these off and bring Africa into the picture. Okay, and I lined this up with the craters. I didn't line this up by just taking the two continents and putting them together. I lined it up with the crater in place, because the craters in South America are set perfectly. So I have to bring it in to fit with both of them. The crater. Okay, so here you go. Here's Africa, right next to South America, the way that it was during the impacts. Okay, some of the impacts at least. Okay, so that's how it was, and you can see, you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. I mean, I'm kind of tired of making these videos. I hope somebody else can see what I'm talking about and make some good videos. You know what I mean? Because this happened. There's no way around this. It happened. You come over here, and like I said, Tycho happens over here. They all happen over here. All the impacts that I line up over there all happen over here, and you can see that they happen here. There's a center of a couple. A couple of them are centered right here, like Mare Oriental hits again. Mare Oriental hits, all those ones I show you over there, it's all over here. Okay, they all happen here. Damn, my hand's getting numb. Okay, so Tycho in the Pacific, and I know it's going to be really big. It looks really big, and it is big. Okay, look at this. Okay, so you get that one in place, and you can see it's the same exact angle. Exactly. I mean, on the line, exact angle. And you can see how it's not a perfect angle in the corner down here, just like it's not on the Earth. Look at that. Okay, look at this, right over the lines, and it's perfect. There's no way in hell that you're going to get that perfect angle if it's not from that. Look, the moon is right there. 250,000, less than 250,000 miles away. Anything else in the sky is millions of miles away. Millions. Numerous, like 3 million or something, all right? Okay, so that's the closest thing to the Earth. It's very much in our magnetic field. I believe when the poles reverse on the Earth, it attracts the moon to the Earth, like two magnets. Okay, that's what I believe. And they say it's always pushing slowly away from the Earth. Well, maybe it was, maybe it is, but it hasn't always. Okay, it has not always. And I get, people putting comments on there, saying it wouldn't leave a perfect print. Two spinning objects in the sky wouldn't leave a perfect print. Well, when they're this big, they're going to leave a print, and it may not be perfect, but it's going to be obvious. It's going to leave a print. We're talking thousands of miles across, so it's going to match. We're not talking like a little 15-mile little area or something that that kind of looks like it. We're talking this whole area fits. Everything fits into place, and then you confirm them with other impacts like this one, and then you see, we have the angle, the Hawaiian Island angle. We have all this coming out the bottom, and we know what's down here, all the islands, right? Okay, we can put this one right here, Mare Oriental right here, and we see it comes down to that same angle right here at the bottom, and there it is, Tycho down there, and you see it. It confirms it. You see the same marks. You see that this impact surrounds that, and then this picture right here is perfect. It's perfectly set in place. Here, let me just show you. Right here along here, it cuts that off, and this all fits in here. All fits. I got to turn the other one off to show you though. God, I hate scrolling through all this. All right, so here you go. Look at this. Look at this picture. All right here, and it fits perfect. There's no doubt about that. It fits perfect. Gone over the whole thing. Look at this. Look at this little area right here that fits right in that corner. Oh, damn it. I hate it when the mouse starts doing this right in the middle of the video. Okay, here you go. Damn. I didn't do that. Here we go. Look at that. Fits right in there, that little area right there. Look at it. Look at the angle where it comes back into here. And you can see it cuts the same thing. And then it cuts the land off right here. And then you see the same angle. This angle right here is the same as you see. Look at that. It goes here. When you turn the weather on sometimes right here, it's just shocking. Let's see if there's any weather there today. It'll match. And it does. You see how this comes? It follows these lines. Look at see how those lines are. It's right in the lines. There's some there, not much, but some days are better than others. But you see, it's a circular shape. Anyways, you can still see it's the circular shape around that crater. There's not a very good weather day today. So, anyways, that's how I do it. Jackson also hits here. Jackson is another bow tie crater, you know, with the angle, and it fits in there too. I think I changed it the other day. Like I should have never touched it, but I did. So that's how you do it. I mean, look, I promise you, you're going to get results. You're going to need a big screen, and you're going to need a little practice. That's all it takes. And I'm telling you, all the circles are everywhere. The Himalayas are, you know, all impacts. I mean, look at the awesomeness of the Himalaya mountains. Okay, look how awesome they are. There's no way that happened. Look, okay, they say India slammed into the Asian continent. Okay, that's possible. That's possible because look, the moon hits right here, and you see this trail right here, right? These two lines go. It looks like they go upwards, like India did slam into the Asian continent, possibly, right? Well, if it didn't just drift up there, you got the moon impacting, and you got the same prints on the moon. Look, man, my finger's getting kind of. No, it does that early in the morning. I usually make my best videos in the morning because I can remember. I got a clear head. Nighttime I get pretty tired. And here you go. Wow, how did I get like that? Okay, so you got India right here, which these craters. Look at the shape of look at the shape. Look at how it fits in India. Look at the coast right here. This all here, and look at the border up here, and look at it. It shapes India completely. Completely shapes India, just like that. You can see it's almost perfect. And then you see how it comes down all around here. This is the center of an impact. This fits over here. You can see this little area right here, that little dingleberry there that hangs down. I call it. I don't know what, because it's some. See what I mean? Okay. And then there's the two lines. There's the line that comes down. Man, there's a line that comes down here, a line that comes down here, and this one that crosses over and connects the two. Right? Well, that one is hard to see, but you can see there's a line there. It skips and then it finishes over here. It's the same thing. So look. You know, you can. I'm to the point where it doesn't matter if anybody believes it or not, because I know myself, and that's really what my goal was. I mean, I'm just trying to point it out to other people that might want to know the truth. Because look, at the circles are everywhere. Right here, right there. Central Asia is a perfect circle. All this is a big circle. You got South America is a big circle on top. I mean, it's all related. I promise you, you're going to get results. You just keep at it. You're going to get good results. So, and like I said, the bigger the screen you use, the better. All right, so that's it pretty much in a nutshell. I mean, you can find the rest on your own. If you have any questions, you can always comment or send me a message or whatever, and I'll try to do what I can to answer the question. All right, have a good day.